We put in at 7 Mile Bridge today. It's just me and Joe. Todd claims that he's sick, but I really just think he can't handle it.
I can't believe you'd say that.
You can get mad when you're watching this if you want.
I can't believe it, Todd.
We know that's what it is. Love you, Todd, but you're gonna have to get them muscles up to par.
Yeah.
We're taking out at, what's the name of it? Barnett Mills. Oh man. This is a new piece of creek, and this is just beautiful back through here. This is awesome. But Joe is just up here. He's been throwing up there for bait for quite a while, and I came down this way, and if you watch in there, you'll see the bait jumping. I think you can see it on the camera. I'm not going to get much closer because I'll scare it, but it's telling on itself. So I should be able to throw over in here and load the net completely full. Is what should happen right now when I do this. You don't gotta have a kayak. You don't gotta have a big fancy kayak. It is a plus. It's awesome. Love it. I wouldn't do it any other way.
Down a little bit. Here's how I do my bait, YouTube.
Oh, in your bait container up there, you mean?
Yeah. I put a bait bag inside of the Igloo thermos, and then inside of the bucket at the bottom is my throw net, ready for action, coiled up.
And that's his preference. I don't like having my hatches undone. So what I've done, he's got a full bucket. I keep my net right back here in the back. And I've got one of these short 3-gallon buckets. I just bungee it on top of my lid. So if I do get into some kind of rough water, I don't have, it's out in the center out here, right in the rapid set. You see it jumping.
Yeah, I see it right now.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I got it all.
I got some.
I know.
I landed all in the bag still.
Look at this.
Got a bunch.
You got quite a few in yours?
We're probably spooked now, eh?
Nah. I think if we keep on going down, we'll be good. Yeah, that's what I wanted. I'm gonna go over here on the dry. On the dry land. As far as a net throwing tutorial, I'll have to do that in a different one. I'll have to have someone cameraman me to do a net throwing tutorial, but you don't have your seine, do you? You could also use, you don't have to have these cast nets. There is a technique to it. Some people have trouble throwing them, and there are smaller sizes. I mean, you don't have to use this big of a net. I prefer them a little better because I also use these nets for catching river bait, which is much larger than what we're using here. Stuff like bluegill, big suckers, things of that sort. But you could also just use a seine.
If you want to have a paint.
Get out some batteries. All right, I'm gonna kick this off till we get down into a fishing hole. Looks like we have one up ahead too. Channel cat or big bass?
Big bass. Or just a normal size bass. A lot of fight.
I'm gonna slide out of your way.
You're fine, just let me know. This guy is a fighter. Don't get in my road, dog. Oh shit.
He did too. Don't do that. Just let him run out of it. Go ahead and pull.
Oh shit, there we go. What a friggin' guy. Oh yeah.
Do you realize how small of a creek we're in catching these things? If not,
There he is. He's a big one. He's a nice one.
these are
According
big.
to my paddle, he's got us a 17 here today.
Is that 17 really?
Yeah. Look at
No
the
way.
belly on that, dude.
Is that really 17?
Yeah.
Well, mine yesterday was probably 19 or 20, you think?
Oh yeah, we had some huge ones yesterday. This is a stocky guy. All right.
We
See you
need,
guys.
that's what I forgot today was measuring tape.
I got it right on my paddle.
I know.
Had a good hook set. It's fine.
Yeah! This is a
Here, leave
better
the boats.
idea of just how small this creek really is.
Leave the boats. Yeah, let's just bait up. I'm getting my tripod.
Alright. I'm gonna throw you on my chest, kick you back on. We're gonna fish this little, not much, nothing, but we'll see. I mean, if it's 2 foot deep, you can find a big fish in it. You got fish?
No, I got a snag. I had a snag.
Alright, we lied. This isn't a fishing hold all.
We lied.
It's about nothing. Big enough to catch some bait out of. It looked like a good hole till we walked up on it. Some cool roots sticking down into it. Whatever. On to the next. I should have filmed Joe trying to get through here. We got a tree. Here, let me back up. We got a tree down. We gotta try to squeeze under this thing. I got my camera pole laid down. And then just below, oh, my anchor's down. Oh crap. Okay. I'm gonna have to paddle back upstream. I screwed up. Turning my camera. All right. Woo! It's a little bit cold. Look at this crazy wall. Look at this place. Look at this place. This is insane. I've said before, if I told you I was in Ohio, you probably wouldn't believe me, but now, really, seriously, this is crazy. And Joe says that he's been here before, and I can obviously see from here without him telling me that he's been here that there's big, this looks crazy. This looks like a crazy hole. You taking bait with you? Probably should. Carrying your stuff with you. That piece of bait.
We will fish this and then go in because they could be up here working these rapids. Watch your minnow on the edge. He will try to swim under and get you snagged. Because there is like a shelf edge, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, you got some giant minnows, dude.
like they're not happy in the bucket. The bubbler's not going right now.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't keep them without. There's no reason. I can time. Oh, you don't have a rope on yours.
It was not work this whole good time.
Well, I can't. Joe, look where your line's at. Where am I going to cast that, buddy? You do that to me and then tell me not to go nowhere. You're fishing in like a foot of water. That's not even a hole yet. The hole doesn't start till right here.
I know, I'm standing for a top, dude.
Oh. That was just the part of the map I was looking at, maybe, that was long and straight. The area we just came through. Yeah. When you first put in, it's just a big long straight. Now from here down, I think there are holes. Oh, I felt the minnow get. There he went. He got up under that lip you were talking about.
Stay here and work this hole a little bit.
I'm gonna quit wasting battery. I'll kick this back on if we hook into something. We couldn't find them where else to spot the fish. And if you can, well, I'd like you to post a picture of it on my in my comments down there, because I don't believe you. Lakes don't count. Yeah, I guess they could if it's cool enough. So we're getting off the beaten path. I don't know what company it is, but they've created these nifty little deals here. It's called a hook remover. And once you learn how to use it, you can safely remove hooks from the gullet of fish without harming them. All while still catching big bass. Look at that. Where'd that hook go? And there's the hook. And here's the unharmed fishy. Look at that. No blood, no nothing. Pulled it right on out of there. See you later, little guy. Grow, get bigger. I'll catch you in a couple years. Love you, bye. And that's how you do it. Is he that big? Let's see if we got another one hooked in the belly. And we'll do it again just to prove that it's not some kind of magic trick. Now, it looks like it's hooked in the lip.
No, he's not.
He's not what?
Here. Here, Matt. I can see the hook. He just like got a piece of his gullet.
Tighten your line. You gotta get your line real good and tight. Get it real good and tight. No, like reel it in and get it tight.
Well, then you're gonna have that fishing rod. Here, just go ahead and do it, Eric.
Oh yeah. Okay. Gullet hook. Yep. We're gonna get it out. Oh, where's the slit? There it is.
Boom.
And there it is.
Jesus.
He's free. See you, buddy. We're gonna push on.
We're
We caught
pushing.
those, Joe caught that one and I caught that one little one. But regardless, this place is awesome. Whether we caught any fish or not, I mean, this is amazing.
The scenery.
Awesome, awesome, awesome stuff. It's just a bedrock bottom all over, and then you got it's cut out in between. I'm used to fishing like, you got a deep hole on one side and with rocks, and the other side's sandy dirt. This is like eroded away bedrock at the bottom of the creek that has created trenches in the center of the creek versus one side or the other. It's pretty different. I'm not used to it, and the fish are a little harder to find because they have leeway to swim from this hole up here to down here. They're just back and forth, and as we came through, we watched
They're probably
bunches.
all back up in there now.
Yeah, they're all spooked. We've scared them. Maybe not. I mean, we might be able to catch them. I don't know. They're all
That's
bunched.
how these holes work, though.
They're all bunched
These
together.
bedrock holes.
It's like the bait fish. They act like the bait fish.
Hey, come here and take a look at this.
They act like the bait fish. Well, let's get down here and see if we can catch some more. We're gonna look for some more holes. Joe thinks there's a hole at this train trestle up here. This is all flat. This is all tire tracks. All the way through here is tire tracks. Look how clear that water is, though. Look how clear this water is. So we've discovered that this end of the creek is not the place to be. It's pretty. There's some cool looking stuff, but if you're looking for fish to catch, not too much the end of the creek to be on. If the water was up, it's so shallow through most of this that the water would probably move pretty fast. You'd probably have some, and there's high banks, so it would keep everything moving. Woo! Okay, I gotta hop off and show this off. This is awesome. That's just pure awesomeness. Oh, that's crazy cool. So if the water was up, we'd have a blast through here. We gotta come down through here when the water's up. Joe.
Yeah.
This would be a fun ride. All right, my yak's trying to get away from me. Awesome, awesomeness. Man, oh man. That's cool. It's cool stuff. Let's see. I figured there'd be one laying over there, but tiny. Little baby. Yeah. Woo! Here's what looks like another fishing hole. Let's see if it's tricking us again. See if this is another trick. I don't think it is. I think it's flat. The water's moving. I hope it is. What do I got left? 7%?
Eric's very upset.
Eric's not upset. Eric's having a wonderful time.
Oh, he has a hard time of showing it.
No. Beautiful end of the creek, just no fish. Awesome looking. I know that, like, when the water's up, I want to come ride this. Oh, yeah. There's some really cool rabbit sets. Just a weird... Huh? Okay. Well, stop. There's like a big rock. Okay, Joe just lost a big one, and I think I've gained him. I've got something.
Big?
Yeah. It's not little. That's for damn sure. I don't have no net. I can't see him. He's right here. He can't be that big. Oh no, he ain't huge. Why do he feel so big? Dude, these things are just acting... They're acting crazy. It's pulling me all over the place.
How big? 15?
Not even. There he is. Not very big at all. And, but yet it pulled me all the way out the middle of this hole with an anchor down, which I'm probably gonna have to give more to because yeah, it's pretty deep.
I'm fighting the same one. Mine got up.
Can we still see him? It's got dark on us again. Obviously got dark on us out there again. Maybe my editor's not very high quality, so I can't really see us or see Joe in the rapids at the end, but maybe once I get it uploaded you will. I don't know. Really weird end of the creek. Everywhere that we thought a fishing hole should be was bedrock, and there was no fishing hole there. Really strange. Normally we can pick them out from a mile away. We can find them on the map and say, okay, there's a bend in the stream. There's probably a fishing hole there. Nope, not the case here. We couldn't, it was like, I don't know. And the fishing holes that we did find, the one that we found, the coolest one we found where that rock wall was, where I got all the cool shots at, the hole, sorry, picking my teeth like some kind of weirdo. The hole to that was like in the center. I explained then, but what we didn't realize, what I didn't realize, if we would have paddled into that hole instead of standing on this side of the hole, we should have went to the opposite side, because where the actual trench was a bedrock ledge, and as I was fishing, it was just kind of, my line was laying on it and not really getting down under it. So if I would have got on the other side of the creek and fished into it, I think we'd have nailed them, because that's where all the fish ran from. Once we hopped in our yaks and went paddling out into it, all these big bass went swimming out from under us. It was really sad. It saddened me. No, we thought maybe, I don't know what I was going to say. Joe thought there was a hole after that somewhere. I can't remember, at a train thing, at the train trestle that we came to. He called it. He even called it the fish tank hole because it used to be so awesome. And we had a flood earlier this year. I guess it's filled in and messed up all kinds of stuff because that hole was all filled in. There was no hole there. Our next hole wasn't till all the way at the end where I caught the little fish that I thought was something big, and I pulled out a little French fry. I'm pretty sure something bigger had a hold of me before that. And I didn't really get to showcase that hole. That was a really big hole. And you would need a yak to do that hole. The hole after that was pretty big too, but you'd be able to walk down from that bridge there to fish it if you wanted to. You could bank fish that. The other one wouldn't be so easy. So I think that's all I got for this one. We'll probably go back and do that one. I want to go back and try that maybe when the water's, not maybe, definitely when the water's up. That'd be fun because it's so shallow. The water should move pretty quick through there, and that should be a pretty fun ride. There's a lot of waterfalls, a lot of scenery, a lot of awesomeness, a lot of really cool places to camp if we were just camping without fishing, but I don't do that too often. So I'll probably just go back when that's flooded. The wind is kicking out here. So that's all I got for this one. I hope you guys have been enjoying. Do us a favor, like and subscribe down at the bottom. Really appreciate it, and we will catch you on the next one.